This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. NBA training camp, well, Knicks officially started their training camp. They had their media date yesterday. There were some things said, and I'd like to, we'll analyze that. And what do we expect from this Knicks team going into the season? Let's analyze. Well, folks, when I watched the media day, a few things stood out. Usually I'm like, yeah, they meet with the media. I'm sure they're going to talk about Thomas, which Jalen Brunson addressed Tom Thibodeau leaving and how he meant so much to him and everything like that. You had Mike Brown talk about he wants the team to play faster. He wants to get the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands, and the starting lineup is not it's not written in stone just yet. Will Josh Hart be the starter? Will Mitchell Robinson be the starter? All of that, right? But the thing that had me a little concerned yesterday is one Josh Hart. Josh Hart, who basically said his finger, to be exact, has been an issue since last season. Is that what affected his horrible shooting? He's never been, mistaken for Steph Curry. But if his finger is not well, as somebody who has I broke my fingers before. Yeah, I have. It's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. So I saw that and I'm like, wait, Josh Hart is hurt. He plans to play with a splint, they say. And I'm like, look, hold up. And I know that Knicks are about to start preseason on October 2nd in Abu Dhabi. And the regular season, October 22nd. So Josh Hart said a few things that stood out to me that have me a little concerned. And I'm sure other Knicks fans and NBA fans as well. He made reference to the fact that he's basically going to play with it. He's going to play through the injury, and that it almost sounds like it was a misdiagnosed thing or something like that, where he's going to play through it. Now, if I'm the Knicks, and again, I don't know the extent of it, the Knicks are always stealthing, which is, that's Leon Rose, quiet. That's also a thing that I guess they got from one Mr. Dolan. Don't say much. And I'm sure Josh Hart got a talking to after exposing that his fingers messed up. I think, to me, that's a concern. If I'm Josh Hart and I'm the Knicks, I would have made him have surgery right away and then come back towards the middle or end of the season. That's what I think. But then I started to analyze with all the rumors going around. Josh Hart, say what you will, the Knicks have worked very hard to get the wings that they have, whether it's OG Anunoby first, Josh Hart first, OG Anunoby, and then Mikal Bridges, right? And for Josh Hart to be out, that's a big deal. Now you have Kevin McCullough Jr., who's, who can possibly step in and become down the road a wing, that's relied on by this Knicks team, possibly. Dink Pate, who's not on this team because they don't want him to. If he gets hurt, they're on the books for him, right? So, Pate, I said Tate, my bad. And they're on the books for him. So, Josh Hart, I guess, missing time is not on the table. Now, if you are, and I'm somebody who used to always be mad at Tom Thibodeau, I'm like, wait a minute, the team is we're still doing this, playing injured players, not taking the decision out of their hands. They're going to play through injury. That's a concern for me. And Josh Hart, say what you will, whether he's coming off the bench, whether he's starting, he's a major piece. Say what you will. He's a big piece. He's a glue guy. The rebounds and everything. And if he's not, and we know, look, if the finger is on a shooting hand, and which I believe it is, and he's not able to hit a shot, that is a problem. And teams will key on that. How many times last year did we see teams just lay off Josh Hart and double team a guy like Karl-Anthony Towns or Jalen Brunson? Indiana did that a few times in the series. Let him shoot, whatever. And if this is a serious thing and he can't have the surgery, he's waiting till the offseason, I'm concerned. I'm not happy with that. I'd rather Josh Hart go have the surgery. I'm like, go have the surgery. But again, I don't know the recovery time and everything like that. But I would say he should have had the surgery and then come back at some point in the season. But I don't know if that's even a possibility at this point. So that's a major concern for me. But I think, look, when all is said and done, I don't think Josh Hart is going to start, especially with the injury. I think they're going to monitor his minutes. I think when it's all said and done, it's going to be the big lineup. I know the Knicks want to play faster, but you're going to need a Mitchell Robinson there to cover up the mistakes of one Karl-Anthony Towns and or a Jalen Brunson. I think it's going to, for the Knicks to, listen, I think the Knicks, for me, it's championship or bust. I know some people are saying Eastern Conference Finals, like there are levels to this. You have to take incremental steps. I'm like, nah, man, you did not go get a Mike Brown, who I feel is going to hopefully have the Joe Torre effect when he replaced Buck Showalter years ago and led the Yankees to multiple championships. I mean, I think this could possibly be what happens with one Mike Brown. Mike Brown, who has what is Mike Brown? I saw this. He is 454 and he has 454 wins as opposed to 304 career losses as a head coach for Cleveland, the Lakers, and the Kings. So this is, to me, possibly the best team that he's had. I know he did he make the finals with the Cavs? I believe so. Or the Eastern Conference Finals. Listen, get at me in the comments. You know, that's an interesting one. But I believe he did. Look, I think this is he has a great opportunity to do some great things for his career, for this Knicks team, and put this Knicks team in a place they have not been in since '99, which is in the NBA Finals, right? So, look, do you want Josh Hart to go have the surgery? What do you guys think? And my thing is, I believe, like I said, it's finals or bust. The Knicks are going to have to be very careful with how they handle this situation. Now, there's another thing looming over the Knicks right now, and that is the fact that they want to keep Malcolm Brogdon and what is it again? They want to, okay, I got it here. Hold on one second. The Knicks want to keep one Malcolm Brogdon and Landry Shamet. So when I saw that, I'm like, well, that means Tyler Kolek or Pacom Dadier is going to be the odd man out. And look, here's the thing. Say what you will. I'm a big fan of Pacom Dadier. I really am, because I think watch him, and I know it's highlights, but I think his defense for a 19-year-old plays solid defense, and he can shoot the rock. You don't get rid of a 19-year-old for Malcolm Brogdon, who's 32, 33 years young and is on the downside of his career. He is always hurt. And then I'm kind of skeptical because of Brogdon's injury history. I mean, Miles McBride, Deuce McBrizzle, is not really a point guard in my opinion. He's a two guard, and that's a guy who could also, I think, take Josh Hart's spot instead of Mitch and start there possibly. But I don't know. I hope the Knicks have a trade that we didn't even expect to happen for them to be able to facilitate a Malcolm Brogdon, Landry Shamet remaining on this team. But I'm never one to get rid of a young talent in Pacom Dadier. I don't want to do that. But we're going to see what happens there. But this is what is looming. According to Shams, the Knicks are going to make a move. And if, like I said, the Knicks are championship or bust is what the Knicks are going for, you may have to do that. But what say you, Knicks fans? What should the Knicks do? Who should they trade? Who should they trade? How far can the Knicks go in your opinion? What do you think? I'm saying championship or bust. Let me know in the comments. Now it's that time. The Jets acquired Jarvis Brownlee from the Titans, but Brian Callahan says there is no fire sale going on there. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Folks, I'm on most social media platforms at Sam I Analyze. Please like, share, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.